So my opponent said that animal research is the reason for every medical breakthrough. However, the Journal of American Medical Association in 2009 clearly stated that 100,000 people every year are killed by prescription drugs and more than 2 million are hospitalized as a result of these drugs, even though pharmaceuticals are routinely tested on animals. And my opponents also stated and mentioned the success of drugs like Vioxx and the like. Drugs are not always safe when they're tested on animals. When drugs are tested on animals, they are often not applicable or safe for humans, as evidenced by drugs like Heraldin, Oprin, and Vioxx, which are safely tested and approved on several animals, but went on to the case of serious illness and death in patients. My opponents also mentioned that polio was cured using animals as objects of experimentation. However, animal research happened to parallel the better hygiene that came with the development of the times when polio was active. Many historians believe that the decline in polio virus cases, like many other epidemics of the past, must have been attributed to factors such as improved hygiene and not solely the vaccination. Also, due to the obvious animal and human differences, vaccines have reacted detrimentally in humans. Deborah Bloom also said in her book, The Monkey Wars in 1984, in the late 1980s, scientists tracking the life histories of 59,000 pregnant women, all vaccinated with Salk's-developed polio vaccine, found that their offspring had a 13 times higher rate of brain tumors than those who did not receive the vaccine in the first place. There are also said better methods for this research, and it can harm humans more than help. Against animal testing from a medical and scientific perspective, and the Coalition to Abolish Animal Testing found that Dr. Jones, Sabin, and Albert Felsch began using monkey kidney cells to produce their polio vaccine, despite existence of better alternatives. It was unknown at the time that the virus commonly found in the cells are known to cause cancer in humans, which is much more detrimental than the virus in the first place. It also went on to say that Dr. John Enders, Thomas H. Weller, and Frederick C. Robbins, all doctors, won a Nobel Prize in 1954 for proving for the first time that it was possible to grow poliovirus in laboratory cultures of non-nervous system human tissue. This team stopped, however, just short of creating a vaccine. My opponent also said that animal research has to be overseen by a committee. Okay, well, yes, this may be true, then why are we still treating animals torturously? Like I said, the AWA, or the Animal Welfare Act, is the main factor which enforces this supposed overseeing of animals. However, people have found ways to legally manipulate the AWA so that animals can be starved, electrically shocked, driven insane, and burned as long as it's done in a cleanly manner. My opponent went on to say that animal testing breakthroughs are getting to the point where it can correctly predict how humans will react. Then what happened to all the wasted time we've spent on cancer studies? Attempting to fight cancer via animal research, which is what we've been doing for a long time, is a waste of time. Dr. Irwin Burroughs in 2006 said animal research is not aiding the fight against cancer, but rather diverting resources for its prevention. According to the National Cancer Institute, 80% of all cancers are preventable. Clinical observation and epidemiological studies have shown us that high-fat diet, smoking, environmental pollutants, and other lifestyle factors are the main cause of cancer. So why are we torturing our animals by testing these things on them? Cancer research on animals has delayed the potential progress that could have been made focusing on other means of research that doesn't involve hurting animals. Dr. Irwin Burroughs, again in 2006, continued by saying, despite screening over 500,000 compounds as anti-cancer agents on laboratory animals between 1970 and 1985, only 80 compounds moved into clinical trials on humans. Of these, only 24 had anti-cancer activity, and a mere 12 appeared to have a substantial clinical role. And they were only analogs of already known chemotherapeutic agents. After well over 30 years spent on the war on cancer with animal experimentation, concrete results should have been seen if animal testing was actually working.
All right, I've got to stop you. You're a minute and a half over, so I don't know if you didn't see the timer, if it didn't go up, but...
The timer was starting at 7.
Well, the rebuttal speeches are 4 minutes. If I give everybody another 7 minutes, we'll never get out of here.
I'm just...
Yeah, that's okay, but I have to stop.
Okay.